I'm Dave Cathy, the food dude, and we're all spending a lot more time at the grocery store right now. So there's some things we should keep in mind when we're doing that, practicing our social distancing. We came into Super Cao-Nguyen because they're taking some real big efforts here to try and maintain safety for their staff. So we're gonna go do some shopping, we're gonna talk to Bob, pick a few things up, but first we're gonna hit the hand sanitizer. Ready? Let's shop. Tell us a little bit about what you have done to protect your staff.
First thing that we did was we added gloves to all of our staff. And so what I found was that if they're wearing gloves, some type of gloves on their hands, they're less likely to touch their face and things like that, because it's not as comfortable to touch your face with a glove, a rubber or a synthetic or a nitrile glove, to touch your face with it. And so we found that kept them from touching their face and possibly preventing the spread of any germs from their hands to their face. The second thing that we did was we added hand sanitizer at the entrances to the store, so that if every customer is coming in and using the hand sanitizer, that provides an extra barrier not only for our staff but for our customers as well too. And we've always had hand sanitizer at all of our cashier stations for the past couple of years now, so that's not anything new that we're providing. And then the most exciting thing that we just added was that earlier on Monday we added plexiglass sneeze guards at all the registers, and so we're trying to do that to kind of keep people as a line of defense for our cashiers. And we actually ordered a more permanent piece that just came in yesterday. I've got a prototype up now, and I've got a few more either coming at the end of the week or at the beginning of next week. But it's a thicker, a beefier version of that sneeze guard, and so that keeps a barrier between the customer and our cashiers to kind of protect our frontline staff from all the germs that are out there. And then finally, the last thing that we've done is that we've added vinyl cutouts to kind of show people that to social distance themselves, to show them that this is what 6 feet looks like. And so I didn't want to just add tape on there, because it's kind of confusing, and so we actually added real cutouts so that people kind of see that where they need to stand when they're in line and things like that.
Mochi. Ginger chews, mango gum, and ice cream. We're ready.
The important thing is for us to be able to stay open, for grocery stores to be open and to provide that fresh food, that nutrition for people that they need right now, so that they can do what they need to do and help everyone fight this virus.
What about produce? I mean, is produce running short or anything like that?
So produce is probably not going to run short based on everything that I've talked to with all of our vendors. There's not going to be a shortage of produce right now. And so as long as people know how to cook from scratch, how to use fresh vegetables, fresh meats and things like that in their cooking, there shouldn't be any type of shortage of those items now. You know, whereas if it's a processed item, it's a frozen item, it may take a little bit more time for it to get to the shelves. But for the time being, if it's fresh and you're being able to cook from scratch and utilize a lot of those fresh ingredients, there's not going to be a shortage. There's plenty of it to go around right now.
What are you telling your customers about shopping right now? It's a different experience right now. What's the difference now than every other time in history?
I think the biggest thing that our customers, and every customer for that matter, can do when they go shopping is just to be courteous to your fellow Oklahomans. Grocers have limits in place for a reason. It's not to get you to keep coming back. It's not to keep you from getting all that you need. It's just to make sure that there's enough for everybody. There's enough to share for everybody. And part of that is that it's hard to get all those supplies here at the same time. It just takes a little bit of time, so give the grocers time to put all the stuff out, to get all the things, the essentials that they need out. And it just takes a little while. So whenever it's making that run to the grocery store, people just can't keep up. When you do go shopping, just take extra care. Use common sense. If there's hand sanitizer at the entrance, use the hand sanitizer. If a cart wipe is provided for you, use it. Take one sheet and use it just for your cart. Don't use it for your hands. Don't use it. Save those extra wipes for your fellow Oklahomans that come behind you. And just be courteous. I mean, we're all in this together. We're all in the same boat, and at some point, we're all going to get through this, but we're going to get through this at the same time.